Yo, do us a favor and yourself a favor by hitting that subscribe button. Make sure to tap that notification bell as well so you can stay updated. Now let's get to the video.
More vibes in the building, you know, and we gonna kick off this show, man. We here with our guy, Blizz, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm good. How y'all doing?
Man, cool, bro. Cool, man. For sure. Appreciate you for sliding out.
Man, I appreciate y'all for having me again.
Let's get it. Gotta run it back. No
Had to run it back.
Let's see if we could recreate the same magic we had the first time. You know, that should be hard to try to, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna do our best, man.
No, for sure.
So how you been, man?
Man, been good, man. Staying out the way, man. Staying out their face. Man, blessed by the best. You already know how it go. You know what I'm saying? So I've been just working on this music, getting everything together, getting all my ducks in a row. You know what I'm saying?
Heard that.
All right, for the people who aren't familiar with you, tell them where you from. You feel me? Everything they need to know.
Well, for the ones who don't know me, my name Blizz. I'm from Gary, Indiana. You can find me on Instagram, off top Blizz. You can find me on Twitter, off top Blizz. You can go to Facebook, follow me, off top Blizz. But I'm one of the best artists in the city. Doing my thing, trying to do my thing, and I'm just pushing and moving. You know how it go.
For sure that. And for those who don't know, how did you get the name Blizz? You know what I'm saying? It's fitting for this time period. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely fitting for right now, man. Like I say, man, my birthday next month.
Oh yeah, for sure that.
So when I was born, it was in a blizzard for sure. So my mom was like, my auntie actually was like, man, they had to push the car and do all kind of stuff to get to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, man, when we get there and he come out, we name him Blizzard. That's what we name him.
Hey, that's hard, look.
I was like, man, that's crazy. So as I got older, all my family members, they called me Blizzard. You know what I'm saying? If you call me by my real name, you know me from school, or you know me from something else. You don't know me for real. You know what I'm saying? You call me Blizzard, I'm gonna look at you and be like, oh, that's family. You know what I'm saying?
Sure that.
So I just shortened it up when I started doing music and just, named it Blizz. Plus, I was a very fond fan of state property at the time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Memphis Bleak, he was Blizz. He was kind of crazy. So I was like, yeah, that's kind of dope.
State Property kind of underrated movie, low key.
Nah, for sure, both of them.
Fuck with State Property. State Property 2 was better to me than State Property 1. A lot of people say State Property 2 was kind of weak, but I'm like, nah, bro, that shit was on point.
El Plaga, they went crazy with El Plaga. The first one, it kind of, you know what I'm saying, ended kind of crazy. So that second spin around, I feel like was a lot better for Benny Siegel and them. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, man. Now you from Gary, correct?
Yeah, Gary, right, born and raised on my birth certificate. What
was it like growing up in Gary for you?
Man, growing up in Gary, like I say before, man, it's like any other city, especially inner city. You know what I'm saying? We got the hood, and that's mainly what Gary is the hood. We got debilitated cribs. We don't get a lot of funding from the state. They really call us the armpit of the state. You know what I'm saying? Because they say we stink up the place, but at the end of the day, they never give us the recognition. We bring the most revenue with the steel mills and stuff like that, but they don't bring the money back down. So when we was growing up, like I say, it just started declining. The crack era had just left. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was starting to come up on that 2000s, and around that time it just started getting real bad, and it was the murder capital at the time. You know what I'm saying? Per capita, it was the murder capital, and it was just terrible at a point in time. But like I say, it's turning around a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's not even half as bad as it was when I was growing up. But when I grew up, I got shot when I was 7. So that's a testimony in its own. You know what I'm saying? Let me just let you know, like, I'm still out the way, but I still got caught in it. You know what I'm saying? It's such an early age. You know what I'm saying? Early age. So that's just really what it is about Gary. But I love my city, though. You know what I'm saying? Talk shit about it all the time, but I love my city. You know what I'm saying?
For sure that. Do you think we as people, like how you saying, the neighborhood went through so many phases, with drugs, violence, and you actually being in it when you was out of it. Do you think we as people have enough self-reflection of what our communities went through. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I feel like we just like push past it. Like we'll remember it, but at the same time, those phases are so normalized because through those phases we made culture about it. You know, we made art about it. You got people who made millions up off of it. You know what I'm saying? But do you think that reflection? Do you think people allow themselves to self-reflect through them times?
And that's the biggest thing to me about my music. You know what I'm saying? That's when I try to self-reflect, especially when it comes to that time of my life. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that some people do use it as self-reflection, but some people just try to move right past it because they don't want to keep remembering the devastation of what they went through. For me, like I say, I try to feed off of that. You know what I'm saying? That try to go back to that time of when you was hungry. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like really hungry.
Literally, so. Really hungry. I remember when I was 7, I used to just, just a normal kid. It was like a normal day on the block. My mom was outside doing somebody here, I don't remember who. I think my sister's here. Then it was a situation going on up the street, and I remember when that situation escalated fully. You know, it's the story too much forever. When it escalated fully, that ended up dude running down the street, and he ended up getting shot in front of our house. You know what I'm saying? Then I remember my homie was over there. That was the first and last time he ever came to our crib, because we just moved from a whole different area. But that was the first time, first and last time he came to that crib. You know, that's my dog for sure. But then I used to battle with that day for so long because status quo of where you from make it feel like this shit normal. But then once I like had to unlearn those behaviors of like thinking that shit normal, I'm like, man, why at 7 I used to have to go on about my life like this shit?
Come on,
that shit not right.
It's definitely not right, especially when you got to put yourself in that mind state. And then when you think about it and you think it's your average person, you be like, I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Exactly.
They never went through that. Why did I have to go through that? But like you say, it's all about your journey. You know what I'm saying, and your testimony, because really, it builds character. You know what I'm saying? That's really what the hood did for a lot of people, and that's what, like you say, it people made millions off of it, but it also built characters too. You know what I'm saying?
Show that,
bro. Being shot at 7 has to be traumatizing as fuck. Cause one, you a kid. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And you, I don't want to say you probably didn't understand what happened because shit, you got shot. You know what I'm saying? But does that carry over like any traumatic experiences to your, adulthood now?
I mean, of course, I don't like people playing with guns and all that around me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's a big no-no. But as far as like, like social issues and stuff like that, when I was younger, that's when I really had the most difficulty of, getting out of that phase, because I was so angry. I was so mad. I didn't really even understand, like you say, why this was really happening to me. You know what I'm saying? So I really, when I was younger, I had a lot of displaced anger and a lot of displaced, things I was having going on in my life. So when I got older, I just decided to say, you know what, I'm tired of getting in trouble, because of course, that stuff leads to going to jail and everything else. So yeah, I did all that. I went to jail, you know what I'm saying? I got shot again, you know what I'm saying? But the second time I got shot, that's when I say, you know what, I can't do that. I'm not doing this again, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, the third time's a charm, that's what I always say. So I just start really just putting everything into my music. But before then, nah, it was like you say, it just was really displaced anger. It really was just me not understanding what this was and what was going on, and me not liking it, but me trying to be rebellious at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And it's just all became a domino effect and started falling down for me until I really screwed my head on and say, you know what? Focus that energy on this. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, shout out to you for, you know what I'm saying, understanding that you needed to fix yourself. Because a lot of people crash out, because when we grow up and traumatic shit happen to us, we be angry. A lot of people will say for no reason, but you know what I'm saying, everything happens for a reason, and it got to come out you in some way. So shout out to you for, you know what I'm saying, taking that time to get yourself together. You know what I'm saying, because there's no telling where you would be if you stayed on that path.
That part, and that's the biggest testimony I give any little homie or anybody really, that's ready to go crash out, man. Just just take a moment and just think about it and just, you know, it's gonna get greater later. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they always told me. I ain't understand it. You know, it didn't get better financially because it got bills and everything else. That's you know. But as far as life, it got greater because now I can understand and process things a little bit quicker and faster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, that led you to the path of making music, man. So I want to get into one of your joints, man. I want to get into Reaching Out, man. Explain that record to us.
That's cool. Reaching Out, man, that song, I actually had went down to Atlanta a few years ago, linked up with Honorable C.N.O.T E. He that's my guy, man. He from Ben Harbor, Michigan, but he do all Future beats. He do all Young Thug, and he was doing a lot with Dolph, and he did 2 Chainz, and I just keep going because he's a really good producer, but he's also a really good guy at the end of the day. And so I was able to link up with him down there in Atlanta, got him in the studio with me. We got the beat. He said, man, when I give you this, it's not a present, you know. I'm finna make sure that we doing something with this. So when I got it, I'm like, bro, I'm finna do something like crazy to it. I'm finna try to go crazy. He like, just do what we do in the Midwest, because you know he's so used to everybody rapping slow in the South. You know what I'm saying? So he like, man, do what we do in the Midwest, man. Go crazy on it. So that's how I got the beat. I went like I say, wrote the track. Next thing you know, man, I was very happy with the song. So here we go, Reaching Out by Blizz.
Let's get it.
Ill Sound Radio, we back in the building.
Checking back in with our guest Blizz. Now, last year you dropped Iced Out. You know what I'm saying? We touched on it in the last interview. But for those who not up on Iced Out, and like I was saying earlier, it's fitting for the time. You know what I'm saying? Rap name and album name. But walk us through the album.
Well, Iced Out process. Well, the name of it is, like you say, self-explanatory, man. Plus, I had just bought a whole lot of jewelry, and I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm finna just name it Iced Out real quick." Everybody's like, "Yeah, I think you need to just name it Iced Out." So, but it was what was that? 11 tracks on there. I had like I say, got production from Honorable C.N.O.T E, as you heard already. Also got a song with Freddie Gibbs on there, as well. Also got some production from a couple other guys that's making a couple big moves in Texas. My dude Veli. Also my guy Pro. He did a couple tracks on the album as well, and he mixed the whole project down for me. For everything else, man, is self-explanatory. The 2 singles was Reaching Out and Paper Out, featuring Freddie Gibbs, and I also dropped a what you call it, I actually did 2 of them things actually, where you had a mic in front of you. One of them was dropped the mic, and then one had the mic stand in front of it. I did 2 of those actually for this project too. One was for what was it called? Double Up. That's what it's called. Yeah, I did that one for Double Up, and then I did the Lifetime. I did one for Lifetime as well. And you know, like I say, man, I just been pushing, working this whole year trying to get this project up and going. But I'm also working, and I got a new one that I'm brewing up as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what we doing. You know, I'm stay working. I can't stop working.
Heard that. Now, when you have these type of placements, the Freddie Gibbs, the Honorable C.N.O.T E, you know what I'm saying? Like you said the guy Veli in Texas. Veli. Like that, you know what I'm saying? And you an independent artist. I feel like that's a testament for your ability to maintain relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because first they gotta trust you to deliver this and push the envelope before you can land on, before they can land on your album. You know, so talk about how do you maintain your relationships in music? Now,
you know, it's always political, but I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Most of the relationships that I have through the music business is based off of everything that personal, personal relationships that I know with people. Like I say, I played the game, the actual video game, Xbox.
For sure.
This before streaming became like live and dope and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Honorable C.N.O.T E, we playing the game together for 3 years and we don't even know who each other are. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping an album and I get the flexing. You know what I'm saying? I'm popping. He just did the 2 Chainz, True
Religion.
True Religion. He just did the whole project, right? So I'm popping though. I'm like, yeah, bro, I did this. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm finna do that. He like, oh, for real? Oh, okay, that's what's up. My one dude, like, he on the game. You know how you be in the parties. He like, man, I think y'all need to link, bro. I think y'all need to kind of try to do something together. Me, I'm being big headed. You know what I'm saying? Man, this dude, man, I don't know who this guy is, bro. Like, you know, man, probably one of them whack beats. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? He like, man, don't be like that, Blizz. Don't be like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, let me check you out. He sent me something. I can't remember. It was some. Actually, he sent me something on Xbox. I clicked the link. Man, it was the 2 Chainz album.
Damn.
I'm like, what? Now look at that. His username. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, this you. Humble me down real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey man, yeah. So let me get a beat from you, man. I just heard the Future song he did with you. I'm like, man, let me get a beat. He like, anytime you in Atlanta, bro, just come pull up on me. We still played GTA for 2-3 years after that. You know what I'm saying? But it really just was all based off of me and who I am. And I feel like the universe brought these people to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some people are just meant to meet other people and just meant to, rub elbows with the right people at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the Freddie Gibbs situation. I was coaching football at the time. My nephew, he a stud. So I was helping him coach football. And one of Freddie Gibbs' best friends ended up being on the team. His son was on the team. And he was like, man, I see you doing your music, man. I see you doing your thing. And I'd be like, trying not to cross the two. Yeah, I'm trying not to cross the two because, I'm kind of talking reckless on my music a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also coaching 9-year-old kids, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying not to cross the two. And he's like, nah, bro, we watch you. We like it. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I'm like, okay, cool. He like it. Actually, my best friend is Freddie Gibbs. I can call him right now. I'm like, man, no, you can't. No, you can't. Like, quit playing with me. Like I say, Boosie said he was supposed to meet Dr. Dre 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt when it came to certain situations. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, nah, bro. Pick this phone up, call him, get him on speakerphone. He like, yeah, bro. You like, I've been watching you too, man. I see you doing your thing. Of course, Gary ain't that big. You know what I'm saying? It's only a real couple handful of artists that's really out here taking it serious in my city, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So he like, no, I see you doing your thing, man. Let's work. Let's get a budget together. You know what I'm saying? Of course, ain't nothing for free. You know what I'm saying? So get a budget together and then we can work it out. You know what I'm saying? So I hollered at my man's. He told me what he had wanted. I'm like, yeah, that's just too much right now. I can't do it. He just got nominated for the Grammy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, that's just too much for me right now. He didn't win the Grammy. As soon as he didn't win the Grammy, I called him the next day like, hey, bro.
What's up?
Hey, bro. So I know that price down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Since you didn't get the Grammy, he like, yeah, man, I got you, you know what I'm saying? So we end up doing it for a real good number, real good price. We always happy about it, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Mike for introducing us, you know what I'm saying? And we shot the video, but that's just like I say, my boy Veli from he in San Antonio. He actually in San Antonio now, but he's actually from Gary, and he did one of them songs, man, back in the day with Bandcamp. He was a part of like Bandcamp when they was like, real little, and he was like one of the first ones messing with him. And man, he like I say, he my best friend, one of my best friends, and we just he ended up moving to Texas, and now he does like most of I don't know if y'all ever heard of Wakatron or whatever his name is from Texas, but it's a dude from Wakatron. He get 2 million views a week, but he does all his production. You know what I'm saying? That's my homeboy. That's my friend. Like I can call him and we ain't got to talk about music. We could talk about how his mom doing, how his dad doing. So a lot of these connections that I have through the music industry is through personal relationships. So I tell everybody, man, if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to chase, because a lot of these artists think they big headed. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so if you run into them on some impersonal stuff, you know what I'm saying? It may come off as just being business. You know what I'm saying? And then when it becomes business, then we got to just keep it business. We can't really cross that line of being personal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
man, even having these relationships, you know what I'm saying, when the opportunity presents itself, you still got to show and prove.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So what is the approach when you know what I'm saying, get on these major beats, or you have a major feature from Freddie Gibbs? Because you still got to approach it like, man, I know who they is, but I'm me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, you just got to come with it, bro. And this is the thing about it. If you believe in your craft, if you believe in yourself, everything gonna fall into place. My biggest thing is hard work. I tell everybody, grinding, you're not grinding until it becomes hard. You know what I'm saying? And if I know I got a task in front of me, like a producer in front of me that has produced for artists who has millions and millions of streams, or even sold millions and millions of albums, I gotta come with it. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, some people got it and some people don't. You know what I'm saying? And some people don't perform up to the task. But at the end of the day, it's all about hard work. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep saying that because if anybody walk through these doors right now and say, "Hey, Blizz, drop something," we ready. You know what I'm saying? So it may not be the best. It may not be the best bars I got, but it's gonna be something, and it's gonna be for a fact. It's gonna be enough for them to be like, okay, he got something now. You know what I'm saying? And my biggest thing is put your money where your mouth is. So if I done grinded up for this 10 G's or however much I done had to pay for, I'm finna come with it. You know what I'm saying? I have to come with it. I'm gonna look like a fool. You know what I'm saying? So I just you just gotta make sure that your headspace is right for what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
For real. Do you feel like this time period that we in is easy to kind of like not fake the grind, but like kind of flex like you grinded on one level, but you really not, like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot, I feel like rap is a sport. You know what I'm saying? I feel your competitive nature. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, you gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying? And you got the backings for it and the relationships. You know,
Right.
But I feel like something about like something in the middle of it is missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's so easy to like fly under the radar like a certain grind, but sometimes the results necessarily not matching up.
Yeah, and that's the thing about being independent. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I could probably run these record labels and show them the catalog and show them what I have going on and probably get a deal and probably get the right publishing and probably get on the right platforms and the right algorithms and all of that. But like I said, it ain't fun unless you grinding. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you know, it's gonna be more fulfillment once you do hit that one in the park, you know, out the park. So that's my biggest thing about, like I say, even trying to flex. Or a lot of these people be having record deals. You know what I'm saying? They may be, I'm independent, but you still got Empire behind you. You know what I'm saying? Empire gave you that independent bread, so you may got that loan from them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like an artist like me, I didn't really had to get it out the mud and then bring what I do, like I say, from grinding and doing what I needed to do outside of music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And had to bring that money into that. That brings a whole new mind state. You know what I'm saying? Versus something that's given to you. Even bigger than that, it brings them on a bigger platform and me on a smaller platform. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not discouraged at it, because like I said, if it's meant for me, it's meant for me. Because a lot of these people who even got deals probably never could even know Honorable C.N.O.T E or never even step in the room with C.N.O.T E. And me and C.N.O.T E, or if they are in the same room, like I said, it'll be a business relationship. It won't be a personal relationship. So you may not get the best out of Honorable C.N.O.T E. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't care. And it's all right, cool. I make 50 of these a day. I watch him on his Instagram literally. he make 50 beats a day. You know what I'm saying? Go to Dubai, sell beats. He don't care nothing about, you know what I'm saying? What? But if I walk in the room, you know what?
That's work.
I fuck with bro because I know he don't get the recognition he deserves. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna make sure that he at least gets the quality he deserves. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I say. Because once them eyes get on you, you don't want them to see halfway done stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want them to see something quality. You know what I'm saying? Even if they do want to throw a bag at you, you want to be ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily saying I'll take it, but you know what I'm saying? That means I know I got some on my hands. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That answer you just gave towards the end, when you said when them eyes get on you, people don't want to. They don't want to see halfway done stuff. That's exactly what I was. That's the words I was missing. I was trying to explain that, because like I say, it's so easy to have behind the grind. Cause we got so much ways we can manipulate it through the numbers. Through
you could buy streams.
Exactly.
You could buy followers.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? You could do all that. But really, at the end of the day, if you posting this and you start seeing check mark people under your name, you know what I'm saying, and they real valid, he's really doing these numbers. You know what I'm saying? You can really vouch for those numbers. So that's what I mean by doing the grind. You know what I'm saying? And even bigger than that, to me, that's really like you say, that's a way to try to cheat the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get 10,000, 20,000 followers just based off of what my promotion is going to do. You know what I'm saying? But they'll look at it and say, well, that is promotion. You know what I'm saying? Well, I am paying. I pay for the followers just like you paid to promote it. And it's like, well, it's not the same.
It ain't.
For sure.
It's not the same.
You literally bought the followers.
Yeah, you bought these people to come watch you, and they not even watching. These some bots. You know what I'm saying? They not even real people. You know what I'm saying? So at least these people who I'm looking, they at least looked at it and said, nah, I'm cool. And they kept it moving, or they looked at it and said, "Oh, okay, yeah, I do like that." And and these are real organic people that I can call and touch and say, "Hey, yeah, I remember that person." You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it. Like you say about faking it, because it's so easy to do that. You know what I'm saying? I can go and get 200,000 followers on this platform, 200, all off based off a budget. You know what I'm saying? But to me, like you said, is it pay to play or are we grinding? You know what I'm saying? Which one are we doing? Am I finna go to city, state to state to try to get my name out there? Or am I just finna start trying to pay everybody to try to get in the game? You know what I'm saying? Because I remember back in the day, they were saying Jim Jones and all them was paying to get in gangs. You know what I'm saying? Just to be around people. And I feel like that's the same thing that people's doing now with the music industry. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay to get in the room. I'll pay, well, did you work to get to the room? You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest thing for me, is that I got to grind.
Most definitely.
Man, that grind can't be replaced. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you do once you get there, you know what I'm saying? Even speaking on like paying to get in front of people, like when you promote yourself on social media or you pay for an ad on social media, you paying to get in front of them. You feel me? You putting your best material in front of new eyes and hoping to grab a couple of them. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not generated through an automated system where these people just automatically gonna start following me. They have the choice. You know what I'm saying?
Because 50,000 people gonna see it. If I get 100 out that 50, I'm happy.
I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even mad. Even if I get 50 out of that, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it, because at least I know that I'm starting to get to my target. You know what I'm saying? And what people need to, I see it saying people, but artists need to understand is that we have a target that we need to start basing our material off of. If you're an older artist, you're a younger artist, you can't really do what the other genre doing. You know, I'm not finna try to sound like NBA Youngboy, because I know that's not my wave. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that age. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little older, so of course I'm a rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sound like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sound like how the music sounded when I came up. So at the end of the day, you know, a lot of people need to understand that you don't need to do what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane, stay making sure, man. And it's so easy. You can get target numbers off ads, like you say, and then you can go off your targets and then start building your ads off that. You ain't gotta pay for this. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? You could put your money in some better places, man. If this is really what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, a lot of people spend money frugally on, 2K and all type of stuff, just $20 every day. Well, then put that towards your music. You know what I'm saying? Put that towards your craft, and then guess what? You may get something out of it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Ill Sound Radio, we back in the building.
Back in the building with, I guess, Blizz.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, this is a question I always like to ask. There's so many ways to be sustainable in music. You know what I'm saying? You can find so many pockets to create an avenue for you, yourself, and your family. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You and yourself are the same people, but you get it. But what's success to you in music?
What's success? See, everybody think it's about numbers, like you said. We was just talking about. I don't think it's about numbers. It's about building a real fan base, a core fan base. To me, that's success. Success to me is I can go to my city and fill up a club full of everybody who I know coming to see me, coming to do music. You know what I'm saying? I could throw a concert. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's successful. You know what I'm saying? I would say 1 million streams and everything like that would be successful. But to me, that doesn't gratify me as much. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make me feel whole. That just mean that I had great promotion. You know what I'm saying? I pushed it out the right way. Mm-hmm. But if I could do some leg work, you know what I'm saying? Where, a person say, hey, you're an artist, don't you? You rap. To me, that's me succeeding in music. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about being the best, you know what I'm saying, or the biggest artist. You know what I'm saying? To me, personally, a lot of people going for the money. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm going for it because I love to do this. You know what I'm saying? I wake up in the morning and I'm trying to find new beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to write a verse. You know what I'm saying? I like to do this. So to me, being successful is all about how you gauge it and how you want to look at it. But for me, I feel like me being successful, what is success to me personally, like I said, is just going to my hometown or any city and being able to rock a show or rock a club, and at least people know who I am. You know what I'm saying?
All right, it's 2024, man. What goals you got for yourself this year, and what can we be on the lookout for from you in 2024?
My goals, man, I'm setting them pretty high this year. I'm not gonna lie. I got a couple different real estate ventures I'm jumping into, so I'm gonna jump into that a little bit more. But as far as the music, I'm trying to work with a couple more artists, a couple bigger artists. I also have a feature coming up with my homeboy Lucci. He putting it together for me. Shout out to him. He helping me get a feature. I don't want to drop the name yet, you know what I'm saying, because we ain't put the whole thing in, but we know what we gonna do. We know what's up. We already pretty much locked in. But in the new project, I'm definitely finna drop the new project. It's called I Feel Sorry For You. That's finna be coming out like March, April here real soon. And really, I'm just finna start hitting a lot of these festivals, man. South by Southwest, AC3, things like that. That's my goal for this year, is to just keep pushing and keep moving and hitting bigger venues and bigger festivals and stuff like that with my music. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
All right, now, Jimmy, he asked you his favorite question. It's time for me to ask you mine.
Let's get it.
If you can go back and give your younger self any advice, what would it be?
I give myself any advice, man. Slow down. That's what I tell myself. I'll tell myself, old self, slow down, because I was moving real fast. So, a couple things happened where it kind of slowed me down. I was forced to slow down. You know what I'm saying? So, I wish I'd have just slowed down and looked at everything a little bit better. Because now I look at stuff and I be like, man, why did I do it that way? You know what I'm saying? But it was just because I was moving too fast and I was just having too much going on. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you got a big year plan, you feel me, 2024. You know, hopefully we see you, you know what I'm saying? You say you want to go to South by Southwest and all these things, man. Hopefully you end up on one of those festival stages, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That'll be a highlight, you know, cause to me, to grade your evolution as an artist, you know what I'm saying? First you gotta get them placements, you know what I'm saying? You gotta start popping up on those websites, you know what I'm saying? Then you start popping up with those artists, you know what I'm saying? Then you start popping up on those stages, and then you get that bag. Cause I know you on the independent route, man. But if somebody come to you with a big enough bag, you know what I'm saying? Is that a possibility?
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. It's never been off the table if a person come with a decent amount, especially if they gonna work the music better than I'm working it. See, that's the thing about it is I just want you to put a great effort in my music the same way I'm putting a great effort in. If I'm signing all my publishing and whatever over to you, it needs to be put on these great platforms. You know what I'm saying? But long as you doing what you're supposed to with my music, then yeah, come on, cut that check. I'll make some more songs for you too. I got some more in the vault. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you want me to write for one of your artists too? I'll do that too. You know what I'm saying? So that's just where we at with it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
For real.
All right, before we get out of here, you got anything else you want to say to the people?
I need y'all to be looking out, like I say, for the new project. I feel sorry for you. Like I say, got a new single coming out. It's gonna be called Up Down. Real soon. Also, I need everybody to go to my website, www.offtopblizz.com. I'm gonna say it again, www.offtopblizz.com, and go get y'all a hoodie, a shirt, a hat, anything you need, man. I got everything as far as merchandise. Also, you can go check out any of the music that you need to on that platform as well. Like I said.
All right, drop your socials for them before we get out of here.
You can go on my Instagram, like I said before. Instagram is offtopblizz, at offtopblizz. Twitter is at offtopblizz. I ain't got a TikTok yet, but it'll be offtopblizz. And go to Facebook, it's offtopblizz. And like I say, you can also go to my website, www.offtopblizz.com, and then you can find everything from my Twitter to my Snapchat to everything.
Get in tune with the man. Jimmy, talk to the people.
Yes, sir. Hey, if you ain't heard of Off Top Blizz, I feel sorry for you. No, for real though, man. Shout out our guest Blizz for coming through the building, man. We appreciate you, man. Second time's a charm this time around. You know what I'm saying? You drop some gems. You know what I'm saying? Because when you coming in independently, no matter what you do, I don't care if you rap, paint, if you selling old fashioned donuts, whatever you doing, man. If you come in independently, bro, maintaining relationships. That's one of the things I'm noticing. You know what I'm saying in the game. You know, I feel like for me personally, I maintain relationships decent. You know, but it's always levels of improvement on how you feel that you could do that. But once you start maintaining these relationships, you maintain 1, then 2, then probably like 10. You know what I'm saying? You get and so on and so forth. You got a community. You know what I'm saying? And you can pour into these people. You know, we ain't just here to talk certain things. You know, we here to receive and exchange. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth, transactional. And then after that, you can work your magic. You know what I'm saying? However you want to build this up for you, however you want to build this up for the people around you, you can feel free to do that. You know, so that's a key importance. You know, so big ups to you on working your magic for your relationships. You know what I'm saying? And staying down with what you're trying to do with the music. You know, the world is your canvas.
No, for sure. I appreciate it. I appreciate that.
Keep painting your picture, man. You know what I'm saying? So we on the lookout for I Feel Sorry For You. Say dropping March, April.
Yeah, real soon.
Oh yeah, we on the lookout for it, man. Send it through.
Well, guys, I'm gonna be back then. You know what I'm saying?
Come on them grades.
Yeah, come with it, man.
Because when I drop the feature, y'all gonna be like, man, come bring that. We need that.
For sure. Man, make sure y'all stay tuned with Off Top Blizz. Follow him on all social media platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff. Follow Ill Sound Radio, ILLSOUND Radio. Follow iLLANOiZE Radio. Go get that iLLANOiZE Radio app. This app is so cool, y'all. I'ma just say that every week. This app is so cool. You know, we stream music 24/7. You can submit music. man, submit music to the site, submit music to the radio, and hit your homie on there. Here's some new people, you know what I'm saying? There's all type of stuff going down on the iLLANOiZE radio app, so make sure y'all get that. I don't know if I said this already, but follow me, Groove Nuke, GROOVNUKE, and Jay, what you got to say to him?
Man, Blizz, shout out to you. You feel me? Allow me to, you know, extend my sincerest apologies on what happened the first time. You know what I'm saying? Shit just was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Hey. I don't know how it happened, but I know it was my fault. You know what I'm saying?
Shit happens, man.
And it's crazy because I told Jimmy, I'm like, man, I lost it. I lost the footage. Whole time, I didn't even lose it, bro. I found it later, but I had already deleted the other footage. So I'm like, damn, bro. So I had to put your shit in the wrong folder.
Right.
So, but I feel like, you know, the second time around, you know what I'm saying, it was better than the first, you know. Yeah. So shout out to you, everything you got going on. You feel me? Artists don't understand the leg work that go into this shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them see they favorite new artists, you know what I'm saying, blow up overnight. He ain't put the 5 to 10 years in, you know what I'm saying, and they be gone tomorrow. We never even hear about them again. So when artists put that leg work in, they put that grind work in, they put their own bread in this shit, you know what I'm saying? I respect that to the utmost, you feel me? Because I've been doing this media shit for a very long time, and I like to tell people ain't none of this shit free, bro.
Oh, for sure.
None of this shit free. You know, I can give you a shirt, but that motherfucker wasn't free. You know, you got it for free, but it wasn't free.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So when artists show that grind, show that dedication, you know what I'm saying, show that love for it, and also find a way to give back to their community, because you spoke on, you know, being a football coach. I think we need to highlight everybody doing shit in their own community, you know what I'm saying? So salute to you, everything you got going on, bro. And I already know, yo, the sky's the limit for you, bro. Just keep working.
Let's get it.
I appreciate it, man, for real, for real.
All right, man, we gonna go out to that paper route, man. You and Freddie Gibbs, man, throw us out to that record.
Man, here we go. Blizz featuring Freddie Gibbs, man. Shout out to Big Bunny Rabbit, man. Tell him holla at me, man.
Let's get it.
Until next week, man. Ill Sound Radio.